Thank you and good afternoon and welcome to Moorhead Sports Center as we get ready for the last game of the regular season. That's Moorhead and Hill Murray. The Pioneers come in with 14 wins, 8 losses, and a couple of ties, working on a 3-game win streak after beating Blake 10-1, St. Thomas 2-1 in overtime, and Maple Grove 8-1. So already performing at a very high level heading into this final game against the Spuds. Moorhead 12 wins, 11 losses, and a tie, as they will try to get back into a little swing of forward motion as they enter the playoff season next Tuesday night. We do not know the opponent yet. That is being played today between Brainerd and St. Michael Albertville. And so with that in mind, we're getting ready to start here. The Spuds will attack right to left as we look on. As Brooks Cullen gets ready to stand in, we have a last-minute adjustment to the net at the other end. And with that, the puck is down and we are underway. To the near side, taken back by the Pioneers, and it's tossed ahead all the way down to the near corner and around. Off to the far side, played back behind the net. Scramble for it there, brought back near side. The Pioneers on early possession. In the near corner, Bowden Samper brings it back to the near side, up on top, wind up on a shot, blocked away, rebound up and against the glass, scrambled away, play continues on. A nicely set up play for a shot attempt by Samper, only to see it wiggle off to the side. And meanwhile, the play comes up and a turnaround shot attempt. Puck rolls off the end of the stick and out it comes all the way. And as it crosses the red line, the whistle stops play with an icing call. Off the opening faceoff, Hill Murray headed in the offensive zone. And Moorhead has yet to get it out of the zone yet. And so with that, we step in with the faceoff. Ryan Madigan draws it to the edge and picked up. Here's the toss down low and into traffic. It got wiggled away. And the play comes back now with the Spuds trying to set up an attack, and they're at center ice. Moving in, Zimmerman works it off to Mason Kraft. This shot was wide. Rebounded all the way out to the far side and down deep in the corner. Brought back up on top, winding it up, and following the play in, it just misfired off the edge of the stick by Tyden Berglund. And so with that, Tyden Bergeson had a chance and a good look at the goal, and it waffled off to the end of the stick as he put the shot on, which puts us now out at center ice for the faceoff. Delivered off to the far side, down deep into the corner. Spuds will try to work their way out. Here's a bounce pass off the wall, dished ahead. Spuds hold the zone and bring it in, down deep and into the corner. From there, Carver has bargain. Knocked away loose, and it comes rolling out to center ice, returned in by the Spuds as it goes all the way down behind the net. Rolling it back now near side. And on the scramble, turning it off to the far side, played. Cade Allmendinger had it for a moment. Here's the return up ice. Played back now to the near side. It's turned over. Circling around from behind, Jude Bonnen. Comes near side and played it into the corner. From there, it rolls around and it goes rink wide out to center ice. Captured back by Tommy Miller. And so the Pioneers come back near side. To the near side, they've owned the play early on. Walking in from the near side, wraparound try comes up on top. Shot blocked away. It got all the way to the second tier of defense before it had a chance to score, and it wiggles off to the near side. And at the corner, turned around and sent rink wide by Klepak. Rolls down into the corner, played by Brady Stefan of Moorhead. And off to the far side, they stick handle. Moorhead stick handles itself away. Walking is all the way in, turning around the corner, back it out it comes, and a hard pass got ricocheted all the way out through center ice and played back by the Spuds. Near side with the look along the near side, up against the wall, deflected away. No scoring here early on, we're just underway as it's picked up by Parker Gast and sent off to the far side. Play rolls out to center and a quick toss in. Hill Murray will make a change as the Spuds go down to pick it up. It's returned near side. Bouncer on a lead pass. Here's the walk-in, turnaround shot, blocked off the side of the stick. Rebound, scrambled for, tipped off, and again the Spuds come up just short as it's knocked away. High in the slot, pulled away by Joseph Luger. And it comes loose, tipped away, recovered, wind up on a shot wide to the near side. Rebound, lifted up and out of play. And that stops play. Just underway, 13:28 still to play. There's been no scoring. There have been no official shots on goal. Now they do mark the shots on goal. Moorhead has 2 of those, and they've been steered away by Andrew Lane. To the near side. Puck is down, drawn, wind up in a shot, blocked in traffic all the way off to the far side. Walking its way through, picked up and a turnaround shot, blocked off to the side by Kai Weigel. Deep to the far corner, played back out to the point, and now down deep near corner. Scrambled for it there, the Spuds are there to pick it up. Bergeson sends it off to the far side, it ends up staying in the zone. Here's a long shot wide of mark. Spuds clear it, but not out. Stays in the corners, play continues on. Wind up on a shot there through the crease and all the way back near side. I wind up on another opportunity. And that goes sailing off to the far side and then sent out. We got a race for it now as Kraft gets ahead of the play, backhands his way, and it comes back right with him. It stayed with him. He thought he had a chance at a shot, but it stayed with him all the way, and that stops play now as they pick up the loose puck. 12:39 remaining here. Final game of the regular season. Playoffs begin on Tuesday. The Spuds will have a home ice in that first game. And the opponent will be between the ranked 8th and ranked 9th. And Brainerd has defeated St. Michael Albertville. And the final score of 5-2 in that one. So Brainerd will be Moorhead's opponent, the team that they most recently played. Face off. And as they take a look, 12:34 remaining. Drawn back out to the near side. Here's the toss by Mickelson. It rolls all the way up ice. Spuds take a whack at it, but don't clear the zone. It comes right back in. Centering pass pulled away by Allmendinger. Out to center ice and lifted ahead and all the way down. Rolling down deep into the corner, picked up by Carson Kuntz. And now it comes near side. Up against the wall, tapped ahead by Brady Knutson. Off to the far side, and ricochets out. As Hill Murray touches up on the play to get onside, it's deflected away. Moorhead will complete its line change as it comes near side for Broden Sampere. A long shot that just missed wide. Spuds pick up the rebound and head out. Into the zone, wind up in a shot by Parker Gast, ricochets away. Turned around and set up against the glass, far side, right in front of the Hill Murray bench. Bill Lechner, longtime veteran, high school hockey coach in the box there for Hill Murray. As the play sends off to the far side, a wind up and a shot deflected away. Early domination in time of play in the offensive zone by Hill Murray. But the Spuds have a 5-1 shots on goal advantage, and no scoring has been recorded. As the play goes off to the far side, wind up comes back near side. Wind up on a shot and a glove save. It's scooped up and off the ice by Kai Weigel. Into the game at 3.0, goals against, 91% saves Kai Weigel. Spuds have worked their way above the 500 mark after their last outing and are now 12-11-1 on the year. Up on top, a quick wrister sent in and blocked away by Weigel. All the way out, picked up by Mason Kraft. He'll move his way in. Play comes to Mickelson. He overskated the play and lost the puck, and it comes back near side. Here comes the roll in. A quick stop and a turn and a play near side. Centering pass again. That was perfectly set up and the play just the way they wanted to. But we've got a stop in play now as it will be whistled down with an interference call against Hill Murray. Spuds will get the power play. They are at 21% conversions on their power play opportunities on the year. 21 times have scored out of 68 opportunities. Face off to the far side. Drawn down. Hold it loose. Scrambled for out to the point. Moorhead with the extra skater. Near side it comes for Kraft. He goes down deep. Here's the return behind the net and bouncing off the wall to the near side. Down deep behind the Spuds, maintaining control as Kraft stick handles his way loose, centers it up on top. There's a shot on the goal! Kraft sent it in. It got bandied about. It got tipped in, and Moorhead scores early. Big, big goal for the Spuds to start out the afternoon. 6:43, the time of the goal. Power play goal. Moorhead 1-0. We'll get the scoring announcement here in just a moment as Jim McFarland handles the the duties of public address. Jim McFarland off to the far side. Dished all the way down to the corner. Moorhead with that advantage now. And it was early in the power play situation. So a big lift for the Spuds offensively in the play of tonight's game. Here it is. Tyden Bergeson gets the go-ahead goal. Zach Zimmerman and Mason Kraft assist to that front line. Gets the glory today. Tyden Bergeson with his 19th of the season. Down deep into the corner. Backhanded out all the way to the point, and it comes through and out to center ice. Rolling it back. Spuds in a change. They're left alone with just two skaters as they roll onto the ice. The return now by Mickelson. He carries it down deep. He got pushed wide of the play, picks it up and carries it off to the far side where the return pass is sent all the way up ice and played by Mickelson. Or Carter Huteri, rather. And now it's deflected away and a quick wrister sent down low. On the return, it comes back near side. And tipped ahead. Here's the recovery. Bergeson picks it up. He tries to take a swipe at it, and he swiped it right into the green jersey of Tommy Miller. And play resumes back out at center ice as the Spuds backpedal to pick it up. Aiden Dufault's pass returned. Kraft back now on the near side, all the way down deep in the corner. As they play it there, 1-0 Moorhead. Play is underway with 8.5 minutes remaining, first period. Play continues on in spite of the fact that Bergeson was upended and went sliding along. He heads off and play continues on right up on top. Wind up in a shot blocked right out in front. Deflected away just off the stick of the lead man. Chased down on the near side right at the blue line. Spuds have to touch up on the play, and as they do, Kuntz steers it down to the corner. Played back now by Hill Murray. Up and up for the glass all the way back near side. Here's the walk up through to the near side and played ahead. A quick swipe by Mickelson to throw it all the way down. 7:48 remaining. First period of play, Moorhead with a 1-0 advantage. Here's the play to the near side. Strapped up against the wall and then deflected away. Spuds doing a good job of poke checking and keeping the puck at bay. Long toss rings around all the way to the near side. Weigel plays it off as Hill Murray completes their change. Here's a wraparound try, blocked. Wraparound try, blocked again, and it's sent off to the far side. Spuds on the hurry pursuit up ice, now out shooting. Hill Murray, 6-3. The drop pass is there, but it's pulled away. And from there, it comes right up against the wall and up against the netting, and that stops play. 7:10 yet to play here in the first period. We'll take a look at pairings when we have a moment during our intermission. We know that the Spuds now will play Brainerd as they defeated St. Michael Albertville earlier today in a play-in game. Back now near side. As they work it along the wall, Jude Bonin works it off to the far side. Picked up off the wall. Scramble for it there, and it's dished out to the point. Wind up from there, a shot sent into traffic, blocked away. Nice move by the Spuds defensively to keep it away from the goal mouth. On the way back up ice, here's the toss for Parker Gast. Winds up with a shot that's blocked away. Off to the far side, now picked up by Simon Seidel and brings the pass out to center ice. On the near side it comes. Blocked away. Mickelson picks it up. Backhanded down low and out of the near corner. Rings around down behind the net before it's played back now near side. Up against the wall. Kraft is there and he sends it rink wide. Played into the zone and wind up from there. Shot sent into traffic, blocked up and into the netting above the plexiglass. Stops play with 6:03 remaining. Again, to just bring you up to date, Moorhead with a 7-4 shots on goal advantage and a 1-0 lead. A power play goal by Titan Bergeson. Face off far side. As they stand in, it's drawn down and the Spuds carry it high in the slots. Shot sent on. Leaned away by Lane. The return comes back and he'll try it again as it rolls out of the zone and out to center ice. A hard pass near side to escape the defense, and Kraft picks it up and returns it blue line. Centering pass right on the money. Shot goes high. Shot goes wide. Bounce back near side. Out it comes and Mickelson steers it off to the far side for Zimmerman. Moorhead backpedaling into their own end where Zimmerman circles and sends it at near side for Kraft. A nifty backhand pass for Bergeson. Winds up from there. Shot blocked away off to the far side played. And that ended up in the net. That is the net above the plexiglass. With 5:19 remaining, a new puck being brought on with a 1-0 Moorhead advantage. Face off to the left side of Andrew Lane. Lane comes back near side. Here's the look. Down deep into the corner. A battle for it there, and it's a wrestling match for it, and the puck is popped loose. No further movement, and finally it's pulled away and handled by Carson Kuntz. Down low and into the far side. The scramble for it there. Brought behind the net. Near side it comes. Returned down low, and here comes the attack by the Pioneers all the way to the far side. Play goes down. There's an arm goes up. That brings in a penalty call against the Spuds, and I believe it is Carson Kuntz for slashing, or for tripping rather. Got his stick down in amongst the skates as they tried to move forward. Kuntz now at near side for the next 2 minutes. This is a Pioneer power play. 4:48 remaining. 1-0 Moorhead. And the play is swatted out to the far side. Just did hold the zone. Play down deep into the corner. Rink wide it comes. Wide up in the shot. Return down low by Landon Cottingham. Down. And the Spuds a little maneuvering there to reach in, and Brady Steffen pulls it away and sends it up all the way down. It'll take time for the Pioneers to go down and pick it up. Moorhead has jumped up to a 1-0 lead on a power play goal by Titan Bergeson. As the Hill Murray comes back with it right out in front. Here's the return up ice. Parker Gass shoots that one straight on. Bounced away by Lane. Back it comes down near side as they scramble after it. Spuds making a quick change. Off to the far side goes Gass. And the return to the ice, Carver Hasbargen. Up on top, coming loose. Ricocheting off the far wall. Back now near side, up high in the slot. As they set up their power play charge, it's 1 minute remaining. Here's a long play. Bounced off to the near side. Swept up as Brooks Cullen took a whack at it. It bounced even higher into the air, and one now that's going to be difficult to play with. That broken stick is bent in about 4 different directions. Face-off will result at the blue line, or deep into the Moorhead zone rather, as a second Spuds player goes. Mickelson has joined Carson Kuntz, and now there are 2 Spud players, but there is also Lucas Mann in the box for Hill Murray. So it's 4-on-4 here for a moment. Play comes up on top, winding it down low to the near side and then back up. to the near side, down deep into the corner. Walking it down, 38 seconds left on the Moorhead penalty. As play goes off to the far side. Wind up near side, walking his way in. Nifty job of stick handling, but the rebound poked away. Spuds try it again. Pioneers try it again. It's loose to the far corner. A battle for it there before it is pulled off the wall and returned back now near side. Up on top at the point, Seth Klepak. And they set it up with 9 seconds, then counting down from there. It's dished off to the far side. A heavy pursuit there. Steered away by Brady Steffen. And with that play up ice, it will run time off on the penalty. Moorhead is at full strength, and we continue to skate it at 5-on-5. Play all the way up near side, rolling it down behind the net with 2:38 remaining. Long play near side. Gathered in by Casper Lang. And a long pass out of center ice goes down behind the net. Played quickly out to the far side. Carson Kuntz drops the pass out to center ice where it's picked up by Hale Murray with 2:18 remaining. Bounced up and off the wall. Deflected away. Scrambled after. Dished down deep into the near corner. Rolls around and brought back. Dished away. Spuds have it. Here's Zach Zimmerman out to center. Return pass, returned right down low as they zigzag the play, and it comes up on top for Mason Kraft. He winds, he shoots. It's blocked away, and play continues now behind the net. Inside of 2 minutes to go. As the play comes near side, a quickly played first opening period, and it's 1-0 Moorhead as the play goes off to the far side. The scramble for it there, it's up against the base of the net. Spuds pick up the loose puck and send it out around to the far side. It's 1-on-2, and then a quick dump in by Cade Allmendinger. The Spuds will complete their change as we continue to skate it at 5-on-5 with a player from each team in the box. 1:23 and counting down. Off to the far side. A quick long look, and the Spuds get a stick on it, and a quick turnaround blocked away to the far corner before it is handled by Hale Murray. 1:08 to go. A pass off to the far corner. The long pass comes out. It comes all the way off to the side. Weigel steers it back out on the near side, and it's brought in by Gast. He backhands one down low. Rebound steered off to the far side by Cullen. And it bounces out to the point, wind up in a shot. Hauled off the ice by Andrew Lane, and that stops play with 45 seconds to go. And with the stop and play, Lucas Mann and for Hale Murray and Brandon Mickelson of Moorhead both now become eligible to return to play. 1-0 Moorhead. Brooks Cullen standing in. The battle for the face-off, and it's steered off to the near wall. Hale Murray there to pick it up. Bounced up into the air. Play continues as the Pioneers reach around and have control of it down deep in the near corner. Then a back out pass. So we're taken right back by Hale Murray. Ends up on the stick of Brady Knutson, and near side it comes. Down deep into the corner, Mickelson carries it behind the net, counting down from 18 seconds. Play into the far corner it goes. And from there it is played off. And from there, they take a look at it. They may be content to hold the puck in the corner as long as they can without continuing on. And they're going to, just as the horn is about to sound, and there it did, the teams will head off, and we have played one period of hockey. Tonight, from Moorhead Sports Center, after one, it is the Spuds 1 and Hale Murray 0.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat, featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Don't work out where you won't work out. Blueprint Personal Training. At Blueprint, you'll work directly with an experienced personal trainer and nutrition coach in our brand new private gym. Tell us about your fitness goals, and we'll provide the personalized workouts and motivation to get the results you want to see. Training, nutrition, accountability. Blueprint Personal Training. BlueprintFargo.com.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
To show up to work every day, it's not a job. It's not just a paycheck. It ultimately is a way of life. And to add that extra smile in someone's day is what gets me to work every day. And in return, to just receive those smiles and those thank yous or those squeezes of your hand is so meaningful. And it really brings me back every day.
More than 80 years ago, First Community Credit Union was established by farmers for farmers. We know farmers and ranchers are the backbone of our communities. That's why First Community Credit Union is proud to serve and support our local ag producers. Our expert staff know and understand the local ag industry because they grew up in it. From operating loans to equipment and real estate purchases, we can help ensure your operation is a success. First Community Credit Union, rooted in your future.
Valley Alignment and Auto Repair has provided the FM area with vehicle service and repairs since 1978. They perform your vehicle's service needs from oil changes and brakes to transmission and engine rebuilds. Valley Alignment and Auto Repair is a proud sponsor of Spuds Athletics and wish all the athletes and families a great 2022-23 school year and sports season.
Atchison Companies is a private investment firm focused on helping small businesses succeed. We are more than investors. We are proven hands-on operators. Atchison Companies works with independent businesses in the manufacturing, distribution and engineering sectors. We invest across the Northern Plains with a buy and hold philosophy, while providing stable leadership and a proven operating system. Atchison Companies is proud to support the Moorhead Spuds.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Don't work out where you won't work out. Blueprint Personal Training. At Blueprint, you'll work directly with an experienced personal trainer and nutrition coach in our brand new private gym. Tell us about your fitness goals, and we'll provide the personalized workouts and motivation to get the results you want to see. Training, nutrition, accountability. Blueprint Personal Training. BlueprintFargo.com.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
To show up to work every day, it's not a job. It's not just a paycheck. It ultimately is a way of life. And to add that extra smile in someone's day is what gets me to work every day, and in return to just receive those smiles and those thank yous or those squeezes of your hand is so meaningful, and it really brings me back every day.
Welcome, pardon me, welcome back to Moorhead Sports Center. As we get ready for the second period tonight, it's been an evenly matched hockey game so far. We're between the Moorhead Spuds and the Hill Murray Pioneers. Hill Murray, always one of the strong representatives in Minnesota hockey state tournament play. Expecting that with a solid performance, they will return to XL Energy Center once again. Meanwhile, the Spuds, likewise, year in and year out, the team to beat in Section 8. And so far, they are balanced attack against Hill Murray to see just how things might turn out against one of the top teams in the state of Minnesota. Of course, there are some year in and year out battles that go on into XL Energy Center, and you never know, somebody's going to come up with an upset somewhere along the way. And it seems like every year one team or another has found themselves the favorite going in, only to find the other team thinks that they deserve to be there and play better or score better perhaps than the other team. And that's the kind of thing we're looking forward to coming up as Section 8 play gets underway on Tuesday. There were 9 teams in Section 8. And so in order to get the balance of 8, the number 9 seeded team and the number 8 seeded team played off today, with the winner, Brainerd, advancing to take on the number 1 seed, which is Moorhead. And so with that in mind, it'll be the Spuds against Brainerd on Tuesday night right back here to open up Section 8 tournament play. As we return to the ice, both teams just coming off a couple of penalties that saw extended serving time. And we'll meet at center ice. The Spuds in here in the second period will go left to right. Brooks Cullen stands in and draws it back to the near side. They scramble forward up against the wall, deflected away all the way rink wide. Goes down deep into the corner before it's backhanded around to the near corner and up against the wall. It's played, and as they stick handle their way loose, it comes back near inside. Briefly held and then got not punched away. Cullen is having a little hand-to-hand fisticuffs with Landon Cottingham, but nothing more serious than a little bit of push and a little bit of shove, and away we go. As play continues out to center ice. Here's the walk-in, wind up and a shot blocked off to the far side. Cottingham had a good look. His shot was up high and wide. And now protecting goaltender Kai Weigel has resulted in a little other pushing and shoving. And again, it is Landon Cottingham of Hill Murray that is involved, but to nothing more serious than a chance for the officials to step in and make sure that nothing more happens. Way is dropped down near side, and it got out to center ice. A quick turnaround. Play behind the net. Spuds take a look up ice as they set it up. Long pass deflected out, up against the wall at center, right near the Moorhead bench, and it's deflected all the way down. Play returns near side as they work it along the wall. Tapped ahead, and it's brought back. Here's Isaac Mann. Rink wide with a shot blocked, and it's steered away. Kept in at the point by Hill Murray. Rolling it its way down, back to the near side and up against the wall. They scramble after it, dishing it into the far corner. From there, the soft shot sent on, blocked away. Here comes the return, and on the run up ice, Zimmerman sends it rink wide. Spuds are there to pick it up, and a quick toss deep into the corner will allow the Spuds to make a complete change. As it comes near side, just underway, second period, wind up and a shot and a goal! An errant puck that found its way all alone off to the far side of Andrew Lane, and the Spuds have made this a 2-0 hockey game. So with that goal at 1:46, and an even strength goal for the Spuds to give Moorhead a 2-0 advantage. And we'll get the announcement here in a moment. Big collision here, no side. Play continues on, a big hit delivered. Much to the delight of the Moorhead Spuds players as it goes down deep into the corner, played by Ryan Madigan. Here's the scoring announcement. Carson Kuntz. Mason Kraft getting his second assist tonight. That gives him 21 in the season. Carson Kuntz with the goal, his 6th of the year. And Moorhead has the lead time of the goal at 1:46. Long play comes down, and the Spuds play it back to the near wall. Scrambled after it out to center. Tapped ahead all the way down, deep into the far corner. Weigel takes a look at it, stares it down as Hill Murray makes their line change. Play to the near side. Hasbargen had it poked away. Here is Cottingham on his way in. Steered it off to the far side. Arm goes up. Play forthcoming. Moorhead will be found guilty of a penalty as it bounces up on top and then steered away. Was laying all alone in the crease. And finally a Spud player was able to get a stick on it and send it up ice. But that all will come back now with the penalty. And the faceoff will be to the far side of goaltender Kai Weigel as Aiden Dufault draws a couple of minutes. Face-off far side and drawn down to the corner. Rolling all the way around. Moorhead's penalty kill has been at 81% so far on the season. Slashing was the call on Dufault. And that gives Hill Murray the extra skater as play comes all the way around from point to point by way of a swing through the crease. All the way to the far side, played deep into the corner. Cottingham has it there. Down deep into the corner. Moorhead leading 2-0. Hill Murray on the attack with their extra skater. Here's a drop pass from the near side for Bowden Sampere. Knocked away from there and off it goes rink wide. Play comes up on top and they take a swing at it and it misfires. Rebound pulled away. Back out now to the near point, and as they take a look, the walk-in shot bounced up high from the slot, shot away. Spuds catching up defensively to pick up the loose play. Back up on high on the slot. Here's the walk-in. A shot. There's a shot and a goal. All the way in for Graham Greeter. Power play goal. And that one may have been hidden just a bit. It was shot about eye level, and it got all the way through without a flinch from Kai Weigel until it was too late. And so on that play, a power play goal has made it a 2-1 hockey game. 3:58, the time of the score. And so Hill Murray gets on the board with that power play goal, and it's 1-0. Here's the scoring announcement. Graham Greeter does get the unassisted goal. And play continues on as it goes up on top and an opening for Mason Kraft, but it slid off his stick. The play comes right back out and turned in. Into traffic it goes and then brought back out. Off to the far side and tipped into the zone. Comes bouncing on its way in and then returned up to the near side where it's picked up by Bonin. On his way through and brought back to Mason Kraft. He winds up to look and he puts a blistering shot on, but it's about shoulder high and an easy save made by Andrew Lane. Shots are pretty much evened up right now. The shots show Moorhead a 14-13 advantage and a 2-1 advantage on the scoreboard. Play will come down as Brooks Cullen stands in for the faceoff. Drawn off to the boards, sent down deep, far corner, run around. Played off the wall and ahead. Tapped ahead, it goes all the way down. Scrambling forward there, picked up in a centering pass. Kai Weigel spotted it right by his skates and played it smartly off to the far side. Here's a throw pass up to Tommy Miller. He puts it down low and in. So a couple of quick answers for Hill Murray has brought this game even. Even strength goal for the Pioneers counter to make it 2-2. 5:11 the time of this goal. And again, the play that developed came from up on top. and sent down into traffic, and it was bounced in. So a quick response in a span of a minute and 13 seconds. 2 goals for Hill Murray. Play near side as the Spuds take a look and is walked out. Pass goes rink wide, caught by Bowden Samper. Down deep into the corner. Tommy Miller gets the goal. 5:11 of the period, and it's 2-2. So we start over again as the play comes all the way back up ice. Nifty job of avoiding the defense. Here's the run up ice by Lucas Mann. Comes down low. Here's an attempt as the pile of players unfolds, and the Spuds send the puck out of the zone and all the way up ice. And that will be an icing call with 10:57 now showing. So just a minute and some odd seconds apart. Graham Greeter to put them on the board, and Tommy Miller to tie it up. Face off to the far side. Spuds there to pick it up. Backhanded up against the netting and then pulled out. Here comes Zimmerman rather on the near side up against the wall and in. Zimmerman lead pass. Here's a return going all the way down and crashing into the boards. It comes rolling out to center ice where it's picked up by Brady Steffen. It rolls off to the far side up against the wall. Hill Murray taking a chance on it, getting a stick on it, pulling it near side and safely away. The return comes bouncing all the way up ice. Moorhead taking a whack at it and putting it out to center ice and then nearly covering up on it, but it's poked away. And on the return, it comes right back to Hill Murray. Riley Zufer comes walking his way in and sends it down deep, played off to this side by Weigel. Long pass out of the zone, picked up and returned back in deep into the far corner. It's tracked down by the Spuds as they turn it around, catching Hill Murray in a change. Here's the near side look by Carver Hasbargen. Now Mason Kraft enters in, pushing it off to the far side where it's picked up by Tommy Miller. And the Hill Murray comes right back up ice with it and knocked it near side. Here's the walk in by Cullen Ingebrigtsen. Wind up on a shot right down low. He was looking for the deflection in. It had so much on it, it got away in a hurry and it rolls all the way out to center ice. Spuds taking a look. Here's a pass down low. Shot tapped in, tapped to the net by Zach Zimmerman. And he just missed getting the go-ahead goal. The return off to the far side. Deep into the far corner, spun back now near side, inside of 9 minutes to go. It's a 2-2 hockey game here tonight from Moorhead Sports Center as the Spuds take on the Pioneers of Hill Murray. Long play to the far side. Spuds work it out. Walking his way in, Carver Hasbargen carries it down. Heavy pressure applied. Shot blocked away. Rebound up on top to Dufault. They stick handle it down low. Hasbargen steers it to the corner. Play back up on top. Cullen took a chance at it and misfired as it rolled off his stick. And here comes the return all the way up ice by Simon Seidel. A high shot that was gloved out of the midair. And play made to stop play with 8:21 now showing. We've become tied at 2. Both teams have had instances in the stretch run of the end of this year that they've been able to score and score a lot of goals. Both have had 10-goal outings in their resume. And so who knows what we're going to have here tonight at the night's end as the play comes bouncing down to the near side. Michael Herman took a look at it. Play comes back up on top. Wind up in a shot all the way through, but to the corner played. Picked up by Mickelson. And it's played out of the air. Big collision there. Player goes down hard. There's the arm. There's the call, and we'll wait to see. And a little bit of explanation being given from one player to the other brings in the attention of the official to make sure that nothing more is said or done. 7:48, we're halfway through this hockey game, and it's all tied up at 2. Moorhead with a slight advantage in shots on goal, 15-14. Landon Cottingham apparently satisfied with the explanation that was given. Moorhead will have the face-off right in front of their bench area as Tyden Bergeson stands in, making a late change. The Spuds have the last change as home team. And it's drawn out to the edge. They return near side and played by Huteri. Around behind the net, swept up but not completely. Now played by Hill Murray. Out to center ice and on the way in. Working his way down low, the shot blocked and then softened but not steered away. Finally covered up nicely by Kai Weigel on the verge of leaving the puck open. 7:28 now showing. Moorhead scored in the first and again in the second. Hill Murray scoring twice in the second, and we're all knotted up at 2. The puck bouncing around, scrambled after, picked up by Hill Murray. Here's their attack. Off to the far side, just into the zone. The Spuds put on some good defensive pressure and play it back out and up for grabs. It is pulled in by Zach Zimmerman. He's worked off the play and taken back by Jude Bonin. Off to the far side it goes. Before being returned with 7 minutes to go in the period, the Spuds break out of their own end. To the near side, Steffen lifts the pass all the way down and steered off to the side, returned by the Pioneers as it comes all the way up ice. Huteri tracks it down, goes into the far corner with it. He's got spun around and the play continues, out for grabs. Here's the walk-in shot, blocked up high and away. Back to the near side, it's returned. And another hard shot that got blocked and turned away, comes rolling out near the point, kept in nicely by Graham Greeter. And a shot comes on, there's a rebound shot and goal. So 3 unanswered goals here in the second period for Hill Murray has given the Pioneers the lead. 10:35, time of the goal. 3-2 the count, and we'll wait for the scoring in a moment. Well, the puck was left alone right out into the crease area, and the Spuds unable to get to it in time to knock it away, gave away, and the Pioneers have made it work. Brought back near side. Up against the wall and out of the corner, backhanded, swept away. Chased down far side by Seidel. Into the corner. Miller will get the assist. And the Spuds come right back to tie the game. Escaping at center ice, moving across the blue line and in. And the Spuds have come roaring back, and we've got a 3-3 hockey game. Time of that goal at 11:12. Well, that's one thing about tonight's game. When there have been goals scored, they've been scored in a hurry. Just seconds apart throughout, and it's all knotted at 3. See how that lifts the Spuds as it comes near side, tapped ahead, all the way down, near side, into the corner. All the way to the far side, and a scramble for the loose play, picked up by Moorhead. Backhanded. Here's the Brooks. Cullen gets the goal, and Mickelson gets the assist. Game tied at 3, and for Cullen, his 13th goal of the year. And for Mickelson, his 19th assist. And play continues on as we are once again all tied up. 3-3 the score with 5 minutes to go. Second period play tonight from Moorhead Sports Center. as the play comes back down near side. Here's the walk up the ice by Cottingham. Sent it down low and it's blocked away. Steered out and on the stick and ahead of the stick. It bounces away from Herman before being returned far side and it rolls down behind the net. Played back near side. And waiting for the collision to take place. It does not. And Carson Kuntz plays it off and returns it to action. Down deep and in the corner. The puck is flying its way loose all the way around to the near corner. And then back out to the point. Kept in nicely by Graham Greeter. Here's a turnaround shot. Gloved off the ice. Kai Weigel makes the save. And in that last process of shots on goal, the Pioneers have taken the advantage. They've outshot Moorhead 19-16, but the game is all tied up at 3. Play is drawn down and from there lifted out to the far side. Tapped ahead, returned, blocked off to the side and recovered. Walking his way in, Lucas Mann had it poked away, nearly stolen. Now it is go back to the Spuds. Picked up by Brandon Mickelson, and he comes near side, and out Zach Zimmerman sends it out. The Spuds are there to pick it up, and it's 2-on-2. Here's Mason Kraft coming down near side. Pulling it up against the wall, deflected back against in the corner, and it's out. And a race for it there, sets it up. It's 2-on-1, wind up in a shot, blocked down low, and it floats in on goal and a cover up quickly by Kai Weigel. 3-3 here in the second period with 3:34 to go. A relatively quickly played hockey game here tonight at Moorhead Sports Center. Face off far side. As they stand in, here's the play back up on top as Moorhead overskates it briefly and mishandled it. Kraft tracks it down and play continues on. Mason Kraft. And the Spuds watched it come away and it's steered ahead by Justin Bonin. All the way in, all the way down to the near side. Down deep into the corner, a quick pull up there by Jackson Reeves. Play is knocked back to the near corner and it comes out to the point to wind up in a look there by Tommy Miller. It's deflected off to the far side before sent down low. Ringing the net, ringing the ice, it goes from one corner to the other and play continues on out to the far point. A quick return down, played off the skate, wind up in a walk in, no. Back it comes and it sails through. All the way up and all the way out. No icing be called as play continues on with 2:38 now showing. From behind the net, here's the turn and the look as Hill Murray sets up their attack. Spuds defending. Circling around and waiting. Play comes near side and a long pass got deflected away and the Spuds are in their own end to pick it up and return it. Ahead for Parker Gast. Near side pass. The return down low. Walking his way in. All the way around. Carter Midland shoots and scores. A big pass delivered down low. It hit a couple on the way by. And the Spuds have come storming back from being outplayed and outshot to take the lead now at 4-3. Time of the goal, 14:48. And the Spuds have a 4-3 advantage here in the second period. Moorhead will try it again as they send it off to the far side. Walking his way through, Brooks Cullen got upended. Well, we no sooner take a look at our scorebook to write things down and we got waylaid. As Hill Murray has come right back up and attacked the net with a goal and we're all tied up at 4. Brooks Cullen got the Moorhead goal that gave the Spuds the lead at 4-3. And we'll wait to see if we can get the understanding of the goal that was just scored by Hill Murray. But regardless, it is a tie game at 4-4. 15 6:08, the time of that last goal. Bowden Sampere. And we're tied. It's 4-4. Here comes Zach Zimmerman. Winds up with a shot. It bounces away. Rebound rolls back down near side. Up against the wall. The Spuds chase it down, and it's picked up by Kraft. Backhanded pass. Deflected up, and the Spuds. Zimmerman took a whack at it, facing the wrong direction, and missed the puck. And here comes the roll back. Deflected down low, and it just got tipped away. Oh, they're not going to like this one at all. This is way too much. The attack on goaltender Kai Weigel has resulted in all but 2 players face down on the ice. The attack as the goal attempt was being made ended up with players pushing and shoving on Kai Weigel, and then everybody got involved. And it was a stretched out affair as it went from the goal mouth all the way to the corner with players strewing along the ice, and we're going to have several penalties, I presume. And right now the first gate that opens up belongs to Landon Cottingham. That's the second trip to the side ice for him. Well, let's see what the extent of this is. Game is tied at 4. Whether it's done on purpose or it's just a way that things unfold, the amount of time that it's taking now to sort things out may be the best thing that could happen. Let tempers cool a little bit and resume play. Now, let's see how it will be administered. From the way things are lining up, now let's see. The officials are over talking with Bill Lechner. The only player so far that has been assigned a spot at side ice is Landon Cottingham. And he's from Hill Murray. And the face-off will come, as it appears, the face-off will be in the Hill Murray end and off to the stick side of goaltender Andrew Lane. And both centermen will be waved out. The new centerman will be replaced. Here's Tyden Bergeson to handle the draw for Moorhead. Back out to the point. .55 seconds remaining. Drawn back to the near side. Turned around deep into the corner. This is a power play situation for Moorhead. It is shorthanded for Hill Murray as they weave their way into and out of trouble and then sweep one towards goal, and it's blocked back out into play. It rolls through the ice and all the way back up. Taken down and sent off to the far side. Spuds capture it right along the far wall. Dishing it out to the point, 28 seconds to go in the period. Here's Zimmerman down deep into the corner. Wind up in the top, sent off far side, sliding for some room. It got through up on top into the near side plate. Down deep into the corner, return. Way up on top it goes, 12 seconds remaining. Zimmerman calling for it, gives it off Mickelson. Back it comes Zimmerman, winding it up, sending it down low. 5 seconds to go on the situation. Wind up in a shot, bouncing behind the net, and that takes us into the locker room. And once again, there's a little more shoving and pushing than what you might expect as this game will be played in the third period. We'll see how it all lines up. When we return, there are 53 seconds left on the Moorhead power play, and the scoreboard shows the two teams even up. As we return to Moorhead Sports Center, the score, Moorhead 4, Hill Murray 4.
More than 80 years ago, First Community Credit Union was established by farmers for farmers. We know farmers and ranchers are the backbone of our communities. That's why First Community Credit Union is proud to serve and support our local ag producers. Our expert staff know and understand the local ag industry because they grew up in it. From operating loans to equipment and real estate purchases, we can help ensure your operation is a success. First Community Credit Union, rooted in your future.
Well, from all accounts, from our vantage point, we got a barn burner going here tonight at Moorhead Sports Center as the Spuds and the Pioneers of Hill Murray battle it out to end the regular season. And Sam Walston, we're taking a look at what has happened so far. What are your impressions on what you've seen?
I thought the first period was probably our best period for quite some time. It's just a great overall period in general, getting everything done. The second period is a track meet. up and down, goal, 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 goal. We'd like to slow it down a little bit in the third. Obviously, we want to get one. We still have 53 seconds on the power play. It'd be big to get one early and then just kind of play our game. They can skate. Hill's always a good, tough team. They can always move. They're always young. And we can't let them get off to the races because it's ending up in our own end.
And so with that in mind, it's a 4-4 hockey game. Now, I'm surprised that there have been this many goals scored by both teams.
Yep, but it's a good thing. We always say a race to 3. Obviously, it was a race to 4 now, and you got to get 1 to 5. It's one of those things. We've been pretty tight lately, and but it's all right. We're getting guys that are contributing, and like I said, it's a 0-0 game now. We just got to win the third.
Junior varsity played earlier tonight. Bring us up to date on that.
3-1 win, and honestly, it's probably it's the kind of game we look forward to at the end of the year. It's always Hill Murray. In this now 8th year, I don't think I've ever beaten them, and we got away with a 3-1 win, and it was probably our best game of the season, and it was a good effort, good attitude, and the kids emotionally played hard, and they played for each other, and it was a great outcome.
Can't help but to think that also puts that little notch in your way of thinking that there's something good for the future.
Yeah, absolutely, and you always want to finish strong. You don't want to come out and lay an egg, especially at your last game with nothing really going forward after it. It's crazy. We talked about it last time. Felt like the season just started and now it's done. No more JV games, no more JV practices, and just like that, it's over. And I think they culminated at the end with a very good game to finish it off, and it was a good moment.
Sign of things to come as the Moorheads junior varsity get a 3-1 win over Hill Murray in junior varsity play. What's going to happen here in the third period here?
Get one early and defend like heck.
That's the way it works.
Yes.
Our thanks to Sam Walston for being with us. Tonight as the Spuds play Hill Murray on the regular season finish, the teams are in the locker room. After 2 periods of play, it's Moorhead 4 and Hill Murray 4.
Valley Alignment and Auto Repair has provided the FM area with vehicle service and repairs since 1978. They perform your vehicle service needs from oil changes and brakes to transmission and engine rebuilds. Valley Alignment and Auto Repair is a proud sponsor of Spuds Athletics and wish all the athletes and families a great 2022-23 school year and sports season.
Atchison Companies is a private investment firm focused on helping small businesses succeed. We are more than investors. We are proven hands-on operators. Atchison Companies works with independent businesses in the manufacturing, distribution and engineering sectors. We invest across the Northern Plains with a buy and hold philosophy, while providing stable leadership and a proven operating system. Atchison Companies is proud to support the Moorhead Spuds.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Don't work out where you won't work out. Blueprint Personal Training. At Blueprint, you'll work directly with an experienced personal trainer and nutrition coach in our brand new private gym. Tell us about your fitness goals, and we'll provide the personalized workouts and motivation to get the results you want to see. Training, nutrition, accountability. Blueprint Personal Training. BlueprintFargo.com.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
To show up to work every day, it's not a job. It's not just a paycheck. It ultimately is a way of life. And to add that extra smile in someone's day is what gets me to work every day. And in return, to just receive those smiles and those thank yous or those squeezes of your hand is so meaningful. And it really brings me back every day.
More than 80 years ago, First Community Credit Union was established by farmers for farmers. We know farmers and ranchers are the backbone of our communities. That's why First Community Credit Union is proud to serve and support our local ag producers. Our expert staff know and understand the local ag industry because they grew up in it. From operating loans to equipment and real estate purchases, we can help ensure your operation is a success. First Community Credit Union, rooted in your future.
Well, we meet out at center ice for the start of the third period in a game that has been developing from the start to the point now where we've had a lot of extra anxiety and energy expended in the course of the playing of this game. We'll see how that transfers into the third period with the Spuds advancing it right to left. And on the opening faceoff, Hill Murray has it and they send it all the way up. They'll stay and wait on center ice, still a player down. Spuds on the power play come near side as they circle around from behind and advance. Here's Zach Zimmerman down deep into the corner. Rolls it back for Brooks Cullen, and from there up on top, here's a look at the point to the far side. They play catch there, trying to find a lean in the wrong direction, and a long pass goes off the boards. Rebounded deep into the far corner. Scrambling for it, brought behind the net, battled for it, and it got spun around and out, and it comes all the way up ice. And with the play there, brings the game clock down to the 7-second, or penalty clock rather, down now to 3 seconds left as it comes in with Kraft. Carrying it down low, centering pass comes all the way up on top. We've got a breakaway. Here is Cottingham, wind up with a shoot and a score. A turnover at one end. Nobody there to capitalize on the play, and it resulted in a 1-on-0 break. And Hill Murray has come quickly out of the locker room to regain the lead. 5-4 the time of the count, rather 5-4 the score, as that goal came at the 1 minute mark here in the third period. The Spuds are climbing uphill. Off to the far side, backpedaling into their own end, a long pass out, backhanded out, picked off at the point, wind up in another long shot. Cottingham picking up the goal. And play goes down deep into the far corner. Played out along by Carter Midthune. The battle for it there, pulled in by the, and down deep and it goes. Sent back to the far side, chased down by Ryan Madigan. Back to the near side and all the way along the near wall. From there, scrambled after, picked up off the wall. Play continues on as Madigan finds a way to get an escape. And the Spuds play it nicely off the boards and come all the way rink wide. Good speed defensively there by Lucas Mann to keep the Spuds from advancing and forcing a turnover back up ice. Here's a windup and a pass down low. Walking his way in, shot blocked, and it comes bouncing out to the blue line and kept in play. Off to the far side, leading 5-4. Here's the play out to the point. Hill Murray on the advance down deep, and it's deflected out and picked up again by Mann. And a play catch. They're going around the world here time and again, trying to open up a spot on the area right in front of the goal mouth. As play continues near side, down deep, pulled in by Tyden Bergeson, and it comes out. The Spuds now have it on the attack. It's 2-on-2. Here's a pass near side. Mickelson shoots and scores! What's a defenseman doing shooting a shot like that? A perfectly executed rush on ice by Brandon Mickelson, and we are tied 5-5. 2:40, the time of that goal, just a minute 40. And when we've got scores, like I mentioned before, when we've had scoring tonight, it has come in bunches. And we are tied up now at 5. Here's the play. Brandon Mickelson gets the goal. Bergeson will get one of the assists, but for now, Brandon Mickelson is the counter, and we're tied at 5. All the way down and sent off far side. Play got turned around, tapped off the glass, tipped off and ahead, turned around, sent rink wide. Chased on by the, and a wind up on the near side. Here's a shot sent up high and away. Deflected down deep into the far corner. 13:37 to go as the play comes up against the wall, and the Spuds are there with Zach Zimmerman. Stick handling his Wade, near side, played off the wall and in. Carried down deep by Mason Kraft. Turned around and out to the blue line. Kept alive by Riley Zufer. And it goes all the way down. Hill Murray changing. Play comes near side as they work it along the wall, and out it goes. Tapped ahead, and here's the look now on the walk-in by Carter Midthun. He shoots it and misses just wide to the stick side, and it's played back out. Spuds catch up to it. Back in their own end, a backhand pass near side. All the way to the far side it goes, and they'll bring it in. A long toss down deep into the corner, played off to the side by goaltender Andrew Lane. 5-5. This game has been exciting right from the get-go. Spuds opened up with a 2-0 lead, and then it's been an uphill and evenly fought battle ever since. To the far side, the play comes all the way rink wide. Moorhead steering it back into play. It got ahead of the play, and it's going all the way down as it was played initially by Almendinger. And now comes back near side as Hill Murray will play it all the way down. They go rink wide. They're playing it deep, so they have some time to change up. Bouncing it out, tapped ahead, comes right back. Here's Cullen with it, backhand shot down low, backhand shot behind the net. Play continues on as Brooks Cullen gives chase. Chasing it off to the far side, played there by Carver Hasbargen. And then it's tapped away as the Hill Murray defense steps up strong and turns the play away. A little soft floater comes right into the glove of Kai Weigel. Play will be put down to the far side of goaltender Weigel. Came into the game allowing 3 goals per game average, 91% saves. Highly regarded as one of the best in the state of Minnesota. Here's the play out on top. Here's a windup and a shot blocked back near side. As they scramble for it there. Play run around all the way to the far corner. Here's the pass just off the stick of Mason Kraft. And it goes rink wide as it's played in pursuit. Jackson Reeves picks it up and tosses it up on top and in the lane. Played by Lucas Mann back near side. A ricochet, a bounces off. Turn around all the way into traffic. Lifted up and poked down deep into the far corner, and it's caught up to there. There's a shot that hit the outside of the net and kept on going. Play continues on out to center ice, and it's turned around by Cottingham as he comes near side. Another collision there that puts the play down, and the Spuds have it 1-on-1. Crossing over the blue line, Zach Zimmerman with a shot that is high, and away it comes all the way along the near side. The return, Spuds are there to pick it up, and here comes Brooks Cullen. He goes down, no flag, no call. Play continues on to the near side. On the near side it plays. Up against the wall and spun back down behind the net. 10:28 to go. And with the scramble in the corner, looking for a way of loosening the puck between the sticks and the skates. So it's poking and prodding and pushing and shoving. And at some point we're going to unless somebody gets it loose real soon, we're going to have to put this in the faceoff circle, but not right yet. And there's the whistle. Just would not get away, could not get away. The skates were tight up against the puck, against the boards, and nobody was going to dislodge it. And so with that, the faceoff will be to the far left side of Andrew Lane. Play is drawn down. Spuds tap it to the corner. Out to Midthun. Plays it ahead, then behind. Again, a scramble for it. Moorhead able to hold the zone as they throw it down deep. Played now behind the net. Brought back near side. Here's the walk along the wall and up to the near side. Dished ahead by Chaz Lentz rather. And it comes back out. Spuds have it at center ice. Near line, near side, it comes all the way down now, chased into the far corner. And in pursuit, it is upended briefly and it's taken back by Hill Murray. Inside of 10 minutes, 9.5 to play. 5-5 hockey game here at Moorhead Sports Center. As it comes back to the near side, it rolls out and the Pioneers take a look at it and handle it to Seth Klepak. Back it comes to the wall. Down deep into the corner. Scramble for it there. It's upended briefly, and then an outlet pass goes to the far side. Spuds are there to pick it up. They lead a 2-on-2 into the zone, and it's dished ahead. Rolling it down behind the net. Play there. The Spuds pick it up, but they can't hold the zone. It comes bouncing through, and all the way down. It's replayed back out, and Mickelson there to pick it up, and he'll send it deep into the corner. From there, picked up by Graham Greeter. Back to the near side, pounced up against the wall, then handled by Bradley Knutson, and it comes near side all the way down into the far corner where Carter Huteri has it. Centering pass, misfired. Spuds pick up the loose change and come out near side. Here's Zach Zimmerman, stick handling his way down low and had his pocket picked as he turned the corner. It rolls free, and the Spuds are there to pick it up as Bergeson plays it off, and the Spuds have it with Mason Kraft. Backhand pass, just clearing out at center ice, brought back. Spuds will have to touch up on the play, and as they do, Kraft will turn and bring it back now for Mickelson. To the near side and in. Bergeson had his pass intercepted. Here's the return trip by Graham Greeter. And a whistle stops play with 7:54 remaining. Play has somewhat evened out here in the last minute or two as they try to gear themselves up for the final rush. 7:54 remaining. 5-5 on the scoreboard. Face off at center ice just outside the Moorhead blue line. Gast plays it and off to the far side, comes back. Moorhead plays it again, and they'll try it again, only to see it bounced away, and it's picked up. Here comes the rush by Hill Murray, and a shot that was sent wide, bounced up against the wall far corner. And look at it from there. Here's the backhand pass down low. Scrambled for it there, and it ricochets all the way to the far corner. A play for it, battled up against the wall, against the skates, against the stick. Poked away, now popping up into the air, taken back by the Spuds, and there's a race for it now. All the way onto the near side for Parker Gast. Stick handling his way down low, carries it behind the net. He goes to the far side. The puck comes back near side as it's played along the wall. A scramble for it down deep into the corner, sent behind the net. Hill Murray will set up shop in that regard with 7 minutes remaining. And now the advance by Hill Murray. Things are set up and they throw a long pass down. It's going to say it was deflected, so no icing is called. And play comes back for the Spuds. Big collision nearly here, avoided by Mickelson. And play continues on up ice. Long return near side for Simon Seidel. And a shot comes up against the base and the blocker and out onto the ice for play. Popped up into the air, and again the return. Comes back to Hill Murray. To the far side it plays, near side with 6:19 remaining. Wind up in a shot, sent right on. Blocked away and out into play. Moorhead now on the return, coming up ice. All the way across the blue line and deep into the far corner. Moorhead will change with 6 minutes remaining here in this third period with a game that's all tied up at 5. A loose puck comes rolling in. Spud's putting a stick on it but can't contain. Whirling it far side. Here's a high shot that sailed up into the protective netting. So we know the Spuds will be back in action again Tuesday night in the opening round of Section 8 hockey. They will take on the Brainerd Warriors, as Brainerd defeated St. Michael Albertville earlier today. And the playoffs are underway. The winner of Tuesday night's game will play again Saturday. And the puck is down, and Riley Zufer plays it back to the near side up against the net, against the base, and it's deflected up and out. Here comes Parker Gast on the way in. Pulls the trigger, drops it down, and it just misfired on the connection. Loose puck picked up by Chaz Lentz. And as they head out of the zone, a whistle stops play with a penalty, or with a stop in play. The puck ended up out of play, so that brings on a new utensil. 5:32 remaining. Brooks Cullen stands in and draws it to the edge where it's picked up by Hill Murray. Tommy Miller plays it near side. Scrambling after it, the pickup. Drop down, play comes back out at center. And from there, a long toss in, rolls all the way around, back to the near corner. Play goes down deep into the corner as it's spun around by Bowden Samper. Behind the net and off to the far side. Spud's there to pick it up. Backhand pass, bounced up into the air. Moorhead there to put an attempt on it, and it's sent rink wide. Picked up by Lucas Mann, or rather picked up by Seth Klepak. Here's a shot sent on, all the way through traffic to the blocker. And from there, it's picked up and set up ice, and that's icing. And will put us in the circle with 4:43 remaining. There are a lot of things about what we're seeing here so far that indicate this one is going to basically end this way in a tie. We may have some overtime hockey out here tonight. But as they settle in and the anxiety and the anxious part of this game builds up, we'll see how it all turns out. Out of the near corner, walking his way in with a shot blocked down low and off to the far side. Cullen Ingebrigtsen picks it up from behind the net. Out to the near point. Wind up from there, shot blocked through traffic and all the way to the far side. And in pursuit, it is picked up. Here's a walk in near side. The Spuds get a stick on it and force the play back out to the near point where it's controlled by Casper Lang. All the way out to the far side. Spuds are there. And the pickup there for Zach Zimmerman. He'll walk his way in and drop the puck back. And it is picked up and controlled by Jude Bonin. Long return pass to Mason Kraft. He sends it in. It comes bouncing in on a roll. Gloved up by Andrew Lane. Throughout the course of the second and now third period, the shots on goal advantage has become a clearer favorite for Hill Murray as they lead now in that department 33-23. But the scoreboard is evened up all the way at 5-on-5. To the near side, returned all the way rink wide. 3:40 and clock running. To the far side, here's a look. Shot, and Weigel got over into his spot just in time as the backhand shot came right on. And with the save, the faceoff will be to the glove side of Kai Weigel. As they stand in, Lucas Mann of Hill Murray squares up, controls the puck back. Carter Midthun watching on as the play comes back to the near side. A battle for the loose puck right at the blue line. And play continues on. A long rink-wide pass hauled in there. Scrambled after, down deep into the corner. Carver has bargain, had it for a moment. Now Huteri goes down, play continues on. Spuds pick it up. It's 1-2, however, as Allmendinger brings it in with a long pass down, and the Spuds are changing behind him. Here's the return. Sliding his way up out of the zone and into center ice, Joseph Luger sends it in front of the goal, and it's steered away, and the Spuds will try it again. Here's the play. And now the Hill Murray Pioneers drop it back. Here's a shot by Matt to the near side, played out on top, and the Spuds set it up on a 1-on-1. It's 1-on-2 now as the play catches up, and the shot goes up against the base, and up on top it comes all the way near side, and it comes back to Hill Murray. Walking his way through, Bowden Semper puts the shot up, and it rolls all the way far side as we close in on the 2-minute mark. 5-5 we play here at Moorhead Sports Center tonight. Final game of the regular season with playoffs beginning on Tuesday. 2:03 remains. Both teams have been involved in overtime games. Moorhead has been tied once. Hill Murray has been tied a couple of times, and with a win in overtime along the way. Sliding his way along to the near side, backhand pass. Weigel, great anticipation, steering that one back out onto the ice. Riding his way up ice, it goes off. Bergeson comes sliding back on his backside. Comes near side now for Brady Knutson. He goes down deep into the corner, 1.5 minutes remaining. All the way to the far side. And a long toss comes all the way rink wide, and then a late whistle. That brings us down to the 1:26 mark. 1:26 remaining. Game tied at 5. Play is down. Bergeson controlling the faceoff. And Moorhead over skating on the play, then recover in time to pick it up. Zimmerman goes off to the far side and throws it down low. Spun around behind the net, played by Brandon Mickelson. Battle for it there. Here's the walk-in shot, blocked away. Returns on into the far corner. 1 minute remaining in regulation. Centering pass up on top. The turn, the look, and the play comes away. Mason Kraft is at center ice. He taps it ahead. Bergeson overskates, and the play comes back. It's 2-on-3 at the near side. As he walks his way in, carries it off to the far side, gives it a little shove right onto the stick of a teammate, who puts the shot right on goal, and the save is made. 40 seconds remaining here in the third period with a tie game at stake. Players will rotate around as they line up to protect their goaltender. Their play comes back all the way to the near side. Scramble for it along the wall, and then returned down deep. Play goes off to the far side. Returned, Moorhead chasing it down behind the net. Played all the way around near side, but kept in at the point by Luger. And from there, the play goes up on top. Winding it down to the far side. There's a shot, blocked away. They'll try it again as they pick up the rebound. 10 seconds and counting down. One last look down at the goal mouth. Tip to the near side with 4 seconds to go. And as they play go down there and tie it up into the boards, the horn sounds. And yes, indeed, we are headed for overtime after regulation tonight from Moorhead Sports Center. After 3 periods of play, it's Moorhead 5 and Hill Murray 5. Well, we head to the face-off circle at center ice. 8 minutes on the board in regards to an overtime session. As the play develops, it goes down deep and played off to the side is Kai Weigel, now in goal to our left side as we look on. The play returns up on top. The Spuds are there to pick it up, and here's the advance. On the near side, Cullen shoots into traffic, blocked away, and recovered by Riley Zufer. On the return for Hill Murray, the shot and a goal! Right off the back side of the play, a quick response by Broden Samper. And as we have seen all game, a quick response to the situation. Just 24 seconds into the overtime session, it is a winner for Hill Murray. Samper getting the win, and with that, Hill Murray will finish up their regular season with 15 wins, 8 losses, and 2 ties. And for the Spuds, they finished their regular season with 12 wins, 12 losses, and a tie. Kai Weigel all the way in goal. It was a tough night tonight against the imposing Hill Murray team that will certainly be a factor as they get through their playoffs as well. So with that in mind, we want to thank you. And for Addison in studio, this is Larry Knutson reminding you we've got more action coming up on Tuesday night right back here at Moorhead Sports Center when the Spuds take on Brainerd to open up Section 8 hockey competition. This is Larry Knutson reminding you our final score, Hill Murray 6 and Moorhead 5 in overtime.